Hi, I'm Chris Allen.
And I'm Matt Peterson.
And this is Q&A Buffet. Welcome to Farley's Family Restaurant again. We're back. Back with the show and back at Farley's Family Restaurant.
Yep, and I am loving it and regretting it at the same time.
Yeah, because we have lots of onions on our breath and we ate way too much of this food.
Yes, we did.
Let's go through it first. We have some really good recipes to get to today.
Yep.
First of all, you got to go through the chronological order of how this all came. Tell the story of that.
Well, the waitresses here are very nice. Mm-hmm. And she came walking in with conies for us. Mm-hmm. You know, and they're your typical conies. You know, but they also have a little cheese, and you know, you can also tell Kelly puts his time and care into it.
It's a coney, but it's Kelly's way.
Yep. And as we're sitting here, I'm taking the first bite of the coney, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. I look up, and here comes Kelly with his arms full of plates, and the plates are full.
And my favorite food too, breakfast food.
Breakfast food. So he brings down, we had an omelet with sausage, bacon, ham, and cheese that pretty much took up half the plate and hung over the edges, with hash browns that were, hash browns were pretty darn good.
The hash browns, they're usually, sometimes when you order them, not all restaurants, but in some restaurants, they're kind of mushy in the middle. It's almost as if they pulled it right out of the freezer, fried it a little bit, put it on your plate.
Right.
This tastes like he ground the potato right onto the grill. It's nice and potatoy in the middle, and then a little crispy on the outside.
Exactly. And it was delicious.
And I'm jealous of them because I think I make pretty good hash browns.
Well, these are, yeah. Well, and then he brought out pancakes, and
look at the size of them, like head pancake.
And what's nice about them is, they're nice and fluffy pancakes, but there's a little crispness around the edges, and it's just that little bit of crisp that it works.
It's like eating a big soft cookie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so we're eating that, and I'm just getting more full and more full and more full, and then all of a sudden, one of his chefs comes out with a plate that's got 2 brick-sized pieces of meatloaf, homemade mashed potatoes and gravy, corn that's got these onions and green peppers and mixture. It's just delicious. And I'm sitting there and trying this meatloaf, and it's fantastic meatloaf. You cut into it, and I'm looking at it, and there's onions, there's green peppers, I had to look at it and say, is there cheese in here? And sure enough, there's cheese.
Smart. Very smart.
Smart, delicious, and works good.
And the corn is fabulous, and the corn you can get here at Farley's Family Restaurant, the airport location that we're at. And if you go downtown to the grill, Farley's Family Grill, you can get the same corn down there, and it's really, really good. I urge you to order whatever you get the corn with it. Well, this breakfast food has kind of inspired me for my recipe. I was unsure what to do, but as soon as I saw the breakfast food, I knew exactly what to tell you about. I've been making eggs, cheese, sausage, hash browns, a little bit of fresh spinach.
Okay.
You cook that all together, and then my mom got me these tortillas. They're like fresh flour tortillas. You have to cook them because they come as dough. She lives in Phoenix, so she can get these fresh flour tortillas. So you cook those, you have to fry them. And so once you're done frying them, they're all nice and soft because you don't cook them and they brown and they get crusty around the edges.
And they break.
Yeah, nice and soft. You put everything in there and it rolls nice and just envelops everything. You don't need anything else but the ingredients, and you eat it that way, and that's it. I mean, you could add salsa or whatever you want to add to it, but it doesn't need it.
Nice. See, and what I'm bringing to the table today is cooking for a large family on a low budget. One of the things that at my house we eat a lot of is Hamburger Helper. Mm-hmm. It's easy, and it's inexpensive. We got a big family. But one of the things with the Italian ones that I do, I have to buy 3 boxes of Hamburger Helper to feed everybody.
Okay.
So normally that's 3 pounds of hamburger. Mm-hmm. Well, what I do is I buy 1 pound of hamburger, and I buy 2 pounds of Italian sausage. The ground Italian sausage you find right in your meat department.
Right.
And what's nice is, and depending on what your taste is, you can use 1 pound of regular, 2 pound spice, or use a spicy. You can go either way with it. And then you cut up a bell pepper, half an onion. You put it in there. You cook all the meat together with the onion and the green pepper, and then you drain it and you just follow through with the rest of the recipe for your Hamburger Helper. But it gives that little bit of extra veggies, a little extra flavor. Gives you, and the kids like it.
And it's almost like lack of a better word, real food.
Yeah.
It's like, homemade food.
Yeah.
Rather than out of the box. Nice.
Works good.
So, of course, if you want any of these recipes, feel free to write us, Chris Allen at townsquaremedia.com, or when this episode is over, you can watch another episode of Q&A Buffet. And don't forget, you can subscribe, depending on where you're looking at it. It's either over here or down there. You can subscribe to this channel, and that way we can let you know when we do another Q&A Buffet, and then you can watch it when it's fresh on the internet.
And if you have a place for me to be able to take a nap that my boss won't find me, let me know.
I'm Chris Allen.
I'm Matt Peterson.
And this is Q&A Buffet.
See ya.
Yay!